Hi, so I thought I'd do a video because I've been asked several questions about kids, school, moving over, visas, and where to start. So my kids are 7 and 12. They both go to an international school, but I'm hoping that my youngest will go to a Spanish school as soon as I can get her in, because I think that she's young enough to adapt and pick up the language. And then in terms of work, I work for an insurance company and my other half works for a UK company remotely. So that leads me on to the question about visas. So I would say most people tend to go for the digital nomad. That's where they work for a UK company remotely, or the non-lucrative visa, which is mainly intended for people who are retired, but if you have the means financially to support yourself and not have to work, then that would be the route you could take. I have done an earlier post with some information on different types of visas that are available, and one of the main questions is, where do we start? And I think that is quite an overwhelming thought, because when you're making such a big move, it's like, where do you start? So I would say, first of all, is figuring out how you're going to get here, if you require a visa, or if you're lucky enough to have an EU passport, or have an Irish grandparent, or access to an Irish passport, then that will be the quickest and easiest way to get here. Once you figured out how you're going to get here, is where do you want to be? So working and being here on holiday are two completely different things. So I would suggest to make some weekend trips and explore different areas. We've always looked at YouTube quite a lot and got inspiration from there, and then we've come and done visits ourselves to scout the area and see if we feel like it's somewhere where we could see ourselves settling. Come at different times of year, because some places are busier than others in the winter and the summer. And once you figured out where you want to be, then all the other little parts to it will hopefully slot into place. So I hope that helps a little bit. But if you have any other questions, please let me know, and I will try and do some more videos covering more, because I know there is a lot of information out there, and I can give some practical advice from what we've experienced. So yeah, hope that's helpful, and have a nice evening. See you later.